It'll be the Blue Jays and the Red Sox coming up next. Now from Fenway Park here in Boston, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and hello again, Matt Vasgersian here. I'll be joined in just a minute by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays, as their order will read like this. On the mound to face these guys, one of the more consistent left-handers around, as you see the numbers there for the former All-Star Jon Lester. Stepping up is the leadoff hitter Jose Reyes, and we are all set to go from Fenway.
Shortstop, Jose Reyes.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
107.
Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. Nava will take care of this one, and Reyes is retired to open up the ballgame. So Lester off to a good start, and with that, let's take a look at the Red Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Jose Bautista will stand in, the starting right fielder on last year's American League All-Star squad. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators, foul. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 now from Lester. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
First baseman,
Edwin Encarnacion will have his first opportunity now, as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Boy, I was in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
batting fourth,
Colby Rasmus will get his first opportunity now. Now Lester's pitch is hit out to Pedroia at second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Jays get a run on the Encarnacion home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Fins. And Toronto's off. Starting lineup for the Red Sox looks like this. They'll have their hands full here for sure as they try and tackle the knuckleball specialist, R.A. Dickey. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. Shane Victorino will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Right fielder, Shane Victorino.
Knuckleball there, but it dances outside, ball one. Now he'll step off. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Daniel Nava steps in now. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
I don't think this partisan crowd is going to like that too much. One thing you don't want to do as an opposing pitcher, well, two things actually. One, you don't want to get the crowd involved early, and two, you don't want to set yourself up for a possible big inning. Now, both of those things have come true.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Fouled back. Hit hard on the ground to short. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
So two men are on with one man out. And here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. And a first pitch knuckleballs inside for ball one. And that misses 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
And the way this inning's gone, his eyes had to be lighting up on that pitch, but all he could do was pop it up.
Mike Napoli will step in now. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Knuckler, strike one. Knuckleball, 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a good block there by Navarro as he's able to keep this in front of him. Throw to second is by him and on into left field. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Bautista will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox settle for just the one. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park, all tied at 1-1. Melky Cabrera will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Well, if you stay out of the middle, you'll have a chance, but neither of these teams are going to miss a fat pitch down Broadway, and he just drives this into left for a base hit.
Moises Sierra will stand in for the first time here. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And this is past him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Brett Laurie.
Brett Laurie will get his first cuts here. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And he got him.
And that's a pitch you know you're going to have to brace yourself against when you're facing this guy. He's got one of the best in the business, and he put it to good use there.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and standing in is the catcher, Deandre Navarro. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. First and second now, one man out. Now Lester's 0-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, all tied at 1-1. Xander Bogaerts will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0.
Water! Get the water here.
Two 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. Oh, and he throws it away. And he'll get in there safely. A.J. Pierzynski will dig in now with the runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher. You feel like you need to make amends on your own, and that can get you into even bigger trouble.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Knuckleball. Strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate. 1 away.
And here's the 3-pitch sequence coming up. No surprise what this is going to be. Knuckleball, good morning. Knuckleball, good afternoon. And knuckleball, good night, everybody. That's a rough AB.
Will Middlebrooks will be the batter. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Runner at second here with one man out. Tried to get him fishing at the knuckleball, but it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play. Another knuckleball here. And when you throw that pitch, it's not really about the knuckles. That's a misnomer. It's more about the fingernails that you basically dig into the baseball just underneath what we call the horseshoe part of the ball. And then you hope to throw it so that there's hardly any rotation.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
Come on, Bart.
Bogart's off at second. Now the pitch. Lays off the knuckleball, and it's 2-1.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
2 out here and a runner at second. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
And this is ball 4 as it's off the catcher's glove. And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Pitch home to Victorino. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A runner on first with 2 away. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
Now 0-2, you got to be wary of that changeup. This is where he likes to throw it, and it doesn't always have to be a strike.
Swung on and hit softly on a line. And he's safe. Daniel Nava will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. And that misses ball 1. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Right now, he's not thinking inside. He's not thinking outside. He is thinking right down the middle. Just get a strike somehow.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
That's a borderline strike right there. And I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already, that's 2 walks here in the early going. And that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
And a way off-balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw to second is by him and on into left field. David Ortiz will stand in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1.
I'll tell you what, this is the wrong team to fall further behind here in the early going. You got to get out of this mess, and soon.
And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. That misses, 1-2. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Blue Jays. Ryan Goins will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Bradley is under it as he puts it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 away to start the third.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1 pitch out.
And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
2 pitches, 2 fly balls, 2 easy outs. He's probably out there saying, man, why can't it always be this easy?
Jose Bautista will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
And I think that might have been a first. The first ball they've taken the entire game. Sound the trumpets.
Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Nava is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, Jon Lester. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 3-1. So long from Fenway.